What's up, y'all? So a question that just came to my mind is, if you hear someone that you're close with being talked bad about, do you feel like it's your responsibility to tell that person what's being said? And I feel like, of course, there's several answers. You know, everybody's going to have their own way of approaching things. But, you know, when I start, asking myself, like, is it my responsibility to tell others, like, if there's negative things being said about them? Would I want someone to tell me if someone was speaking negatively about me behind my back? And it's like, one part of me would want to know, but another part of me is like, is it gonna affect the way that I live my life? What type of impact would it have on me, knowing that people were speaking negatively about me, but smiling in my face, but talking so much shit behind my back? How would I feel? Like, how would I want to know that? I know some people will say it's an easy answer, like, hell yeah, I would want to know. But it's like, do you really want to know? I feel like energy never lies. So if someone is wearing a mask and they're being fake to your face, if someone is wearing a mask, being fake to your face, but talking shit about you behind your back, eventually it's going to begin to show in their energy. They're no longer going to be able to hold that mask up, pretending, like they're not being fake. Because it's hard. It's hard work being fake, right? It's hard work acting. Actors and actresses, that's a hard job to act, to put on an act. That's a talent in some areas. And in some areas, it's just putting on a mask. Masking. Pretending to be something that you're not, or pretending to be cool with someone, smiling in their face. Maybe y'all share stories, so it makes you feel like, okay, we cool. And then behind your back, they're talking shit about you, or they're telling your business. Because that type of betrayal hurts, doesn't it? When you hear that about someone that you really care about, and you've trusted some with your deepest, darkest secrets, and never thought that they would betray you, or that they would betray you in that way. See, the words stumbling out because the message, they don't want it to be heard. But baby, and see, this is how the messages begin to come in. When I start asking myself questions, I started reflecting on my own desires, my own behaviors, reflecting what it is reflecting on my process, reflecting on myself, my thought process, my feelings, asking myself questions, asking myself the hard questions, asking myself the questions that maybe a lot of people may not even think of asking themselves. But that's how much I want to know myself. Like, to know myself to those depths Like, so I started asking myself these types of questions, and that question just popped in my mind while I'm just sitting here. Because that type of betrayal does hurt. But sometimes, you know, people do play so well. They act so well. And you may not even pick up on the energy. You may not even pick up on the energy because the ways in which they are showing you that they do not really fuck with you, how they say they fuck with you, is very subtle sometimes. When people are great actors, the things can be very subtle. The actions can be very subtle. And sometimes it takes someone else pointing it out for you to actually see it. Sometimes it takes someone else telling you the cold, hard truth. Even though that shit might hurt, it's what you need to hear. 6:16 on my timer. It's 1:10 p.m. I've been seeing some turtles in this little pond area. So, like, progress is slow, turtle-like, but progress is still progress, moving slowly. And there's a guy passing by walking his dog, and I just start hearing the song, walk like a dog, walking like a dog. I think that's how it goes. Look, don't judge me, okay? 1:11 on my timer. I mean, on the actual time clock, 1:11 p.m. But yeah, that message came out of nowhere. I wasn't expecting that. But these are questions I start asking myself, different things. And sometimes I ask them randomly because I'm just, sitting with my thoughts. And, it's helpful for me to record my thoughts because I can go back and reflect on my thought process, and it makes it tangible. It makes the thought process tangible when you record yourself thinking out loud. It makes it tangible so the human eyes can see. It makes it more real. Your thoughts become real in a way. But yeah, they become real because you're speaking it and you're real, right? So is it your responsibility to tell someone? I feel like those are the times when you have to use your intuition and your discernment. How well do you know the parties involved? You gotta use your intuition and discernment, baby. Because sometimes we might be speaking things that people aren't ready to hear. And it's like, did God lead you to say this? Or are you saying this out of your ego because you want somebody to hear it? To make somebody look another way. That's the message that just came through. Be mindful. Be mindful. Be mindful, baby. Pay attention to energy shifts, energy frequencies. Know that you are protected. You are divinely guided. Okay, baby? Know that you are on the right path. Know that you are not alone. That you are loved. That you are supported. No matter what it's looking like externally. No matter who is not with you. If God is for you, does it really matter who the fuck is against you? I am the Healing Empress.